And now I would like to invite Cassidy Hirn, one of the summa cum laude graduates, to come forward with her remarks for the class.
Good afternoon, family, friends, faculty, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2020. Don't panic, I'm going to try to make this less painful than all of Jeannie Smith's long-winded announcements. If I were to do this speech as Mr. Darangowski would have wanted, I would be throwing up a peace sign, mic dropping, and awkwardly walking off stage. Sorry to disappoint. Anyway, the year is 2007. We're starting kindergarten. We put on our light-up Skechers with the Velcro straps, just like the Vans Mr. Himes still wears as a full-grown adult. We hug our parents goodbye as we head into our reality for the next 12 years. Looking back, I'm not sure who cried harder, us as terrified kindergartners or our moms who were probably crying tears of joy because we were somebody else's responsibility. A lot of you I've known since then. It's mind-blowing to see that we're all grown up. All I can really say is that I miss nap time. In second grade, Monmouth Elementary closed, and it felt like our childhood ended with it. Flash forward to fourth grade. For those of us leaving Northwest and moving on to Bellmont Middle School, we celebrated moving on by singing The Climb by Miley Cyrus at our ceremony. While I can't say that we changed as much as she did, we definitely changed a lot. Okay, this is the part where I skip talking about middle school because nobody really wants to remember that. On to high school. Freshman year started and everything was new. New people, new book bags, new haircuts, and a new building to inevitably get lost in. We were pretty much carefree, except while looking out for upperclassmen that we were pretty sure hated us. I think we all socialized more than anything that year. We managed to get through unscathed, and sophomore year quickly approached. I think we were all just thankful to no longer be freshmen. One of my favorite memories of sophomore year was the pounding and drilling white noise that was a construction zone. I'm pretty sure Mr. Rayburn contemplated burning the whole place down at some points. Another favorite was watching my GPA drop as all of us struggled against chemistry. Between Mr. Montgomery's board meetings and Mr. Montgomery's tests, I don't think any of us expected to get out of there alive. There were some upsides though. Those early morning pity pancakes from Rayburn during ISTEP were definitely amazing. This was also the year that we had the honor of witnessing Doug Wolf's first appearance in Belmont's talent show. It was unforgettable to say the least. For those of us in Belmont Early College, we even got to witness the unforgettable donut eating contest, which somehow resulted in Devin's bloody nose. When the construction noise did finally stop, the silence was filled with our car keys swinging around. How else were we supposed to let the entire school know that we had finally gotten our licenses? We all rallied up for football games, supporting our school even as we lost essentially every game. We even had the opportunity of taking our first AP class, AP World History. Despite being dreadful, Mr. Reams somehow managed to make it somewhat okay. With our second year of high school under our belts, we headed into junior year. We all quickly realized that there were two ways to spot a high school junior: the bags under our eyes and the bags on our backs. This was perhaps the most painful year of high school. It was also the year that I felt our class begin to unite itself under one common goal: simply making it out alive. We all relied on each other's support and laughter, and maybe a few homework answers to get by. We also came together to harass Miss Waters into cutting us some slacks on our essays. It seems like all of our teachers were finding new ways to make us cry every day, especially Miss Llanos. I'm pretty sure if we can survive Spanish with Miss Llanos, we can do anything. We experienced yet another season of Friday Night Lights, Homecoming, Silver Arrow, The Hunger Games, and finally prom together. We even got to witness another appearance of Doug at the talent show, although short-lived. Despite being as difficult as it was probably my favorite and most memorable year. We finally traded our oversized book bags for college and scholarship applications. We used to joke that we had senioritis since we were freshmen, but then senior year hit. We were all begging the school year to be over. I think we might have wished a little too hard. We spent the last few months doing all of our last homecoming, our last Silver Arrow, and even our last prom. Oh right, forget that last one. While we may not have won a single year of Hunger Games, we survived a global pandemic, at least so far. I know that everyone keeps saying that this is the easiest year to graduate, but I have to disagree. We were all defeated and hopeless. We were robbed of what was supposed to be a year to celebrate us after 12 hard years of work. But we did it. We're graduating. And for that, I am so beyond proud of all of us. I truly believe that the class of 2020 is full of some of the most hardworking, resilient, and dedicated people I've ever met. To the class of 2020, thank you for all the laughter, tears, and memories we've made in the last several years. I know that we will continue to do great things. To the guidance department and all of the office staff, thank you for all that you've done for us. I know we could be a pain at times. To Mr. Darengowski, who has been my SRT teacher for the last 4 years, thank you for teaching us what it means to succeed and for always encouraging us and supporting us to be and do whatever we could imagine. To Ms. Waters, Mr. Rayburn, and Mr. Anderson, thank you for teaching us what it means to be decent human beings, what it means to love and support and uplift each other, and what we can accomplish together as one. To Mr. Schuler, who I'm pretty sure doesn't know 95% of our names, thank you for inspiring us, even though you definitely trained us like dogs. To Mr. Lavelle, I'm so sorry for what our speech class put you through. Between my horrible inability to play charades and Ashlyn McIntosh's daily breakdowns, I'm not sure how you haven't quit yet. To Mrs. Baczynski, thank you for supporting all of us and believing in us, even when I did decide to change every project 16 times because I hated it. To Mr. Heim, I'm sorry I called you boring earlier this year. I only kind of meant it. To Mr. Arnold, who I've had the last 3 years of high school, thank you for never giving up on us. Enjoy retirement, you deserve it. And finally, to Ms. Shireen, I think it's safe to say we definitely rock this. Please welcome Jolyn Hockemeyer, another summa cum laude grad and one of our valedictorians, to the stage for her remarks to the class.